Hey everybody, and welcome back for another Plan With Me video. So this week we will talk through the plans. I know a lot of you like that, and I'm sorry for the voiceovers, but things have been kind of chaotic around here for me, so we do what we can. I'm actually filming this, speaking of we do what we can, I'm actually filming this on Saturday, so I haven't finished this week, but that's because the weekend hasn't entirely happened yet, so not going to fill it all in before I am actually done living those days. Also, sorry about the lighting again. It's a rainy weekend, which is not something I'm used to dealing with because I live in Southern California. So the light kind of comes and goes. Our rainstorms are more like a cloud passing over, and then it's sunny for a little bit, and then there's thunder, and then another cloud passes by, and then it rains a little bit, and then the sun comes out, and then it's thunder again. It's weird. Very rarely do we ever have a weekend, a day even, where like it's just pure rain the whole day. Anyway, since we're getting into slightly more fall-like weather, I thought I would use this coffee shop kit from Cinderella Paper. I have been holding on to this kit. I thought at this point in the year I would feel more comfortable, or at least it would be more safe to sit in a coffee shop in person, so I was holding on to it for that. But if I wait to use this kit until I actually feel safe sitting down in a cafe or a restaurant inside, I'm going to be waiting for a while, I think we've realized. So, just going to use it now because it's November. Getting gloomier. It's probably still going to be like 70 degrees somewhere in this week and definitely sunny, but we're just gonna move right along. This is one of her old formats of the kit. I think I got this in matte paper. It's what it feels like. It's super cute. Reminds me of a tiny little coffee shop that we have here in town that I would definitely not go to right now because if they were inside, it'd be packed. They're probably doing patio seating because they do have a patio in that area now that I'm thinking about it, but still, it's fine. Kind of works too because we do live behind a coffee shop right now, which is cute, but it's weird. Like it used to be like, sorry, I have my pumpkin spice chai from Tazo Tea sitting over here cooling off. Anyway, it's like a really like minimalist coffee shop now, which is weird because the previous owners, it was like a pretty, I guess, eclectic coffee shop. Like, not, I wouldn't say it was the best quality, but it was definitely like a community presence. And they like sold art there by local artists. Oh, I love this brick wall. I love brick. Unfortunately, I live in California where brick is very rare to come by. Anyway, so I think Nathan's mostly been, like the last week he's gotten coffee twice there. That was our first time trying it because they pretty much just opened. Like we can still hear construction over there sometimes. But yeah, their coffee's fine. I don't know how much it costs because I haven't bought any yet. But yeah, they're fine. Do I want to use date covers this week? What do the date covers look like? They're fine. I won't use date covers. I'll probably use that bottom washi though. So I'm just going to start off by putting this Veterans Day sticker in from Oh Hello, and then we will get started with the sticker placement. So yeah, definitely just going to go right for using this bottom washi. I miss bottom washi like this. It's, you know, thick and covers this whole section. Oops, this is not. Okay, it's X-Acto knife time. Don't try and pull that up, Jessica. Sorry if you can see my head. It is a Saturday, almost noon, and I do not look my finest, but that is fine. Okay. Oops, don't stab yourself with the X-Acto knife. Nobody wants to see that. I've been watching a lot of Great British Baking Show lately, as I talked about like in a billion videos before this. But Collection 2 on Netflix. God, that first episode is very stressful. Everyone's like chopping off their fingers. It's not cute. They were so stressed. It's the most stressed I've been watching that show. Anyway, that's what I thought of when I almost poked myself with an X-Acto knife. Ooh, that looks really cute. Okay. I am a sucker for brick. Like, there is a house up the street from us, like on the hill, and it's brick on the outside. And they still have their Halloween lights up. And it's cute. If I had some reason to go to like the East Coast for work or for whatever, like I probably would, but my whole network is here. Everybody's here. California loves stucco, which is fine, but it's not cute. I don't think. Anyway, that's my rant about brick. So then, glitter headers and full boxes. Where are my glitter headers? You know, I've thought about, since I'm switching over to the Michaels planner next year, just using like one row of glitter headers with these kits in this planner, since I can kind of get away with just using one row of headers, but also like I just want to use all my glitter headers. I want to make it look cute, so I'm gonna put this sheet aside because I don't think I need the extra full box. Or maybe I do. I don't know. We'll decide. I have so many full box options here. I'm also going to put these aside because I pretty much never use the checklists. And I don't think I need to use the meal icons because this kit matches this purple. So I'm just going to write my meals in there. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, let me put down at least the first row of glitter headers, and then I'll come back. I don't want to film like the whole thing. I think it gets way too long, especially because I can't talk and chew gum at the same time. Alrighty, and then we can start filling in with some full boxes, I think. I know I want to do the scene on Monday and Tuesday just because those days generally follow the same, not pattern, but like, I don't know. It just feels like they should be similar in structure. I don't know. I am taking Wednesday off. I did write into my syllabus that we're not having class on Wednesday, and I'm not having my office hours on Wednesday. And Nathan is off that day as well because we both work for public entities. So yeah. So I'm gonna start over on Sunday actually because that's like the easiest way to set it up. I usually put a box up here. Let's do. Please tell me these are cut. I think a lot of these are not quite sliced all the way through, which with boxes is fine because I can just do a straight line. But it is a little annoying sometimes. Especially when you're filming. I feel like I have a lot to talk about, but I'm also just bad at talking. Okay, cool. Yes, so this week we have Wednesday off. We're obviously not really gonna go do anything, especially because it's a Wednesday. But things are going fine. I've been really busy. We both have been, which is good because it means our jobs still require us to be working them, but it has been a little hectic. Right now I'm in the middle of teaching research and argument to my students, and then this at the one school that I work at. And then at the community college where I tutor, they're also starting a research paper that they only really have a few weeks to do. Like they'll start it this day, and then I think it's due on the 30th, so they'll really need to get on it. They had a timed paper that they had like 2 hours to write, that's due on the 8th. And I hope those who are still in the class do okay. I'm talking about the class I tutor, not the one that I'm actually the professor for. But yeah, I don't know. I can sense everyone's energy is dropping, which is kind of unfortunately typical of this time of the semester. And you try to keep the energy up, but people are tired. So, and I'm tired too, but you know, I don't have the option to like zone out because I'm the teacher, right? So yeah, I'm doing that. Teaching people how to research is interesting. And teaching people what like a good source for an academic paper is always interesting because some people get it and you don't really have to explain it, and then other people just don't really get it. There's not really like in between on that, in my opinion. Whoops. So like on Zoom the other day, I literally just pulled up our library's database page and was like, this is exactly what I mean when I say a peer-reviewed source. This is why peer-reviewed sources are important. And yeah, because what will happen often is even when I say peer-reviewed sources are a must, I get papers that have absolutely no peer-reviewed sources, and I'm like, okay, interesting choice. That's not what I write on the grading, obviously, but yeah, it's kind of interesting what you get. I have a piece of adhesive stuck to my finger. Hold on, I need to pause. Whoops, I almost fell out of my chair. Sorry, I decided to just go ahead and lay out the base on my own because someone was having a phone call outside, and also I have a little bit of a headache. I think because, speaking of coffee, our power went out this morning on Saturday, so couldn't use the electric coffee maker. See, these are cut much nicer. Yeah, but I couldn't use the electric coffee maker, so Nathan made me some French press coffee, and I think just the way that it is made affects me different. There's more oil, you know, because you're using all of the stuff in the coffee bean instead of it getting filtered through a filter. Anyway, so I put one of those Fashion Girls in there. I don't always put a Fashion Girl or a box over there, but this week I felt like it. But I also wanted to keep November in because it's purple and it matches. So there you go. I have one full box left. I'll probably put that on the Fashion Girl sheet so that I can toss this sheet. And then we can get into what's going on this week. So we'll have classes on Monday, but not on Wednesday. So I'm only going to use 2 class labels this week. I think I was talking about teaching people how to do basic research in college. That's like a big responsibility I have as an English 101 professor. And obviously they'll get more guidance on that in their next English class because they have to do some sort of upper division writing requirement after mine. Either it's an English class or some majors have their own specific writing class that they have them take, but a lot of the majors just have them take an English class with us. Yes. So they will get more research lessons later, but I do have to teach them how to do the basics. So I think what am I doing on Monday? Oh yes, I get to talk about how to actually integrate those sources into the paper, because that's the next thing. Once you get them to actually find sources, then you have to show them. You can't just drop a quote in, never explain it, never introduce it, and walk away, which happens more than you would think. And whenever I'm like complaining, I'm not trying to complain, I'm just explaining some of the things I need to think about at my job. Obviously, it's the first year of college, and not everybody had the same high school experience. That's what I remember, because public schools are not created equal because of property taxes. So that's how it goes in America. They don't all get taught the same stuff. So I'm gonna mark that it's payday on Tuesday, because the community college district pays me on this day. Cool. And then I have tutoring for those community college students. So what did I do this last week? I just said work. Or do I want a 3-heart checklist, or 3-bow checklist, I should say. Yeah, let's just do that. I have this space this week since I'm not marking birthdays or election day or anything like that. So let's do this, since I usually work 3 hours at the community college on Tuesdays. I know what day this is. And it's not at the community college, of course, it's for the community college because I'm working from home. So then we both have this day off. I might do some grading this day. We'll see. But kind of depends on if we want to do anything this day. I don't feel like we will, but I'll just mark a little house icon, or house little thing, to mark that we have this day off. November's interesting because we have Veterans Day, and then I have fall recess the week of Thanksgiving, which is weird because then we come back and there's like 2 weeks left of the semester before they turn in their final papers. I don't really like where our fall break is, but I can't control when Thanksgiving is, so oh well. I might do laundry, I might do my monthly photos. I'm behind on doing my monthly photo pages like this. Haven't done September, haven't done October. I've been busy. So then Thursday I'll still have meetings. And how do I want to set that up? I could do a work label. I could do this type of label. Let's just do a work label since we got a lot of them. For my 2 meetings on Thursday mornings. And then that way I can put in anything else that's going on in between then and the other work that I'll do. So I'll do 3 more hours in the afternoon. So let's just use the other 3-bow checklist. Oh, but then what will I use on Friday? I'll figure it out then. Come on. I have noticed her matte paper sometimes doesn't get cut through. And then it'll be 2 weeks until Thanksgiving. Which, whoops, I don't really mark countdowns unless I literally have nothing else to put in my planner that day. So if I do mark it, it'll probably be somewhere up here if nothing happens that day. Ugh, I got all these little pieces of paper everywhere. Okay, so then Friday, I do need a lesson plan, but I probably don't need to spend a ton of time. No, I might. I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm a little out of it at the moment. Let's just use an appointment label. I'll flip it this way. Because since I don't have class this day, I'll basically just be going over the stuff. I won't need to plan for this class this day really, because I'll just be going over the stuff that I went over with these classes on this day. And then maybe something else, but we'll see. So I'm gonna use this lesson planner from the sticker party. It's blue. Doesn't quite match, but close enough. Probably need to order some more of these soon. Black Friday is coming up, so maybe we'll do that. And then I am working the thesis retreat, sorry, from 2 to 7 this evening. I feel like this one is probably going to get some more attention. The last one I worked, I didn't work with anybody. I still got paid, but I didn't work with anybody. But because this one's in the evening, I feel like more grad students will participate. We'll see. That'll take up my whole evening though. I might, I'll move that up just a little bit because we still might watch Bake Off this evening. Let's put that, yeah, put it in the middle right here because it starts in the middle of the day. And then I have a break from 4 to 5 and then it goes until 7. So for that, what do I want to use? Busy work day. I'll use a Zoom sticker, or sorry, computer conference call sticker. This is from Once More with Love. For the thesis retreat. And then, gosh, I really don't have a lot to put in this week. I'll definitely be cleaning on Saturday if I don't get it done this weekend. There's always something to clean around here. But I don't know how I want to mark it yet. And then I do YouTube stuff usually on Sundays unless I have free time on Saturday. But I'll put in this little, what looks like a play button. On Sunday. There we go. Alright, so as far as anything else that I'm going to plan ahead, I realized I have a couple other things. So I do have another meeting on Friday, like right before this thing. It's an optional meeting, but I'm going to try to go. So let's just use these labels. I do like in the updated versions of these kits that she includes a lot more of this style of label because they are very useful. So I'm going to use the bunch of these for a bunch of different meetings that are happening. One is that one that I'm going to, and then the other two are just things that Nathan has to do for work. He works for a public transportation agency, so with that comes public meetings that are kind of, you know, outside regular work hours because the whole point is that you're trying to get people to go to these meetings, right? So he has one Thursday night. And then I think one on Saturday too. Now, am I going to be annoyed if I put these in and then he doesn't actually end up going to them? Yeah, a little bit, but it's fine. I probably won't write in the sticker just yet. And then that way, like, if it doesn't happen for some reason, then I can write something else in. But the other one's like in the middle of the morning on Saturday. Okay, that one's got all messed up. I'm gonna put a pin. No. Yeah, I'll do a pin. That'll look cute. I just need to cover up how jacked up that sticker got. Okie doke. What else? So I need to do habit trackers. We're gonna get back on the habit tracker train. But before we do that, I'm going to put in a checklist so that I do my grading. I feel like I am never going to get caught up on grading, but I'm going to suppress that feeling because it's not helpful. if we just keep thinking about the grading and stressing about it instead of just doing it. So I'm gonna use the brick washi. Going back to my obsession with brick. And then I think I'll only have space for one habit tracker, or will I have space for two? Who knows? We'll find out. I'm gonna use a this week header. Cute. And then where did my habit trackers go? What are my habits going to be this week? You'll notice I did not track any habits this last week because I guess I just didn't feel like it. And then do I have room for washi in between these? Let's see. Oh, a little bit. I use the skinniest one. For a long time, I was tracking going outside and getting exercise. Those are my two habits. But I'm trying to decide if those are ones I want to keep tracking or not. I just don't know. They seem like decent habits to have right now. All right. Cool. I think that's where I'm going to leave it for now. I will, of course, at the end of this video include a clip of what it looks like at the end of the week once I fill out everything else. But yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I got a lot of stuff left over, obviously. Don't we always? Like full boxes. I could definitely use this for another week. Got plenty of stuff left over. So yes, I'll include that clip later, and other than that, I will talk to you later. Bye. Alright, so this is how the week shook out after everything happened, and I filled in all of the rest of the stuff that either I was planning ahead for the day or it was, you know, partially memory keeping. You'll notice the end of Sunday is not filled out. That's because we're right around the middle of Sunday right now. I gotta go get my flu shot later. That will be so fun. And then as far as this space here, I'll probably fill in with either what we watched tonight or if anything interesting happens in Animal Crossing. I pretty much log into Animal Crossing every day to like do my gifts and shake some trees and stuff. Cleo gave me her photo today, or this week, which was very nice of her. I'm still working on Marshall. I have given that boy so many expensive gifts. I give him a wrapped assessed fossil every single day. I don't know what more he wants from me. He will not give me his photo. So we're still working on that. Yeah, I think I put in these little fox and cactus guy stickers for Nathan's meetings because they did end up happening. Played some Among Us. I ordered some new glasses, so that'll be exciting. And other than that, just watched a lot of old and new episodes of Great British Baking Show. We did end up getting coffee on Wednesday, so the coffee shop vibe actually did work, even if we were just drinking the coffee in the comfort of our own home. So yeah, I think that is it. The only other interesting thing out of the ordinary thing that happened this week was Nathan had to go drop his car off at a car shop a couple cities over from us. So I had to pick him up from the car shop on this day, and then when the car was ready I had to drive him back there on Friday. But other than that, everything that was planned happened and nothing too weird happened, so that is gonna be the week. Thanks for watching. Bye.